We're live.
Hey everybody.
What is this, Lady Ada?
It's Wednesday, 7:30 p.m., which means it's time for our show and tell hangout that we do every week here at the Adafruit Factory. It's me, Lady Ada, with me, Mr. Lady Ada. We also have a stuffed Blinka and a bunch of rubber snakes. And we've got an exciting show for you tonight where you're going to get to see what the makers and crafters and hackers of this community around the world are doing, whether it be cosplay or electronics, making gigantic eyeballs, or maybe little cardboard robots. So they're going to show us what they're up to. We're going to start with some Adafruit folks and then continue on to community members. We'll get out of here at 7:50 because we got a whole bunch of AV stuff for the show coming up next. Start off with Phil B. What are you up to?
Hello there. I am getting. I got all my stuff ready. I'm going to be exhibiting at Maker Faire, Bay Area Maker Faire, which is coming up in a week and change. But this coming weekend, I'm going to be off at Costume Con. So I had to get like everything done now and just stick it in boxes so that when I get back, it'll be ready to go. So I have all my exhibit pieces here filling up my living room, and it is various generations of the digital eyes that I've done the different guides for, from the early Arduino Uno version, through the teensy. I got a dragon there with teensy eyes in it, through the Raspberry Pi, big giant eyes, and I made some tweaks to it. The Raspberry Pi ones, you can use a USB controller to move them around. I know kids are gonna see a game controller and go crazy, blinking the eyes and stuff. So yeah, mostly it's just it's been hectic trying to make all this stuff smart people proof, because at Maker Faire things kind of take a beating, and so I've been kind of reinforcing everything, and I think it'll hold up through the weekend. We'll find out.
All right. Well, good luck, and everyone say hi to Phil B at Maker Faire if you're going.
Okay. Costume Con.
And Costume Con. All right.
Okay,
next up,
Pedro.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This week we did some CNC milling. We showed this off last week, but I wanted to do a guide and a video for it this week. So this is a simple double-sided PCB. It's like a breadboard adapter, so you can attach things with male jumper headers or female jumper headers to the back of the little PCB adapter. So it breaks it out to the 0.1-inch standard header pins. So you can do a lot of different things with it. Stick it to a breadboard or just plug in things like a servo. So we have a little servo up here, and this kind of helps us just have a nice little platform so that we can quickly plug things in and take things out, and kind of have it a little bit more secure than alligator clips. So this is a little 3D printed add-on gripper for a micro servo, just a couple 3D printed parts and some screws, but it's just a single micro servo. And we also have, we talked about it on the show this morning, and the PCB files are also available. I also made a little Eagle library for the Circuit Playground Express so that I can make kind of future things like little Cap Touch badges or something maybe. So that'd be fun. So yeah, check it out. The file's available to download, and yeah, check out 3D Hangouts too.
That's adorable.
We'll be playing all these videos on the show.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right. Next up, JP.
Unmute your mic.
Oh,
I fooled you, see, but this is something I did last week on my live show, which is I talked for half an hour with no mic. And this segues into one thing I wanted to show today that I'm super excited about because it's going to save my bacon, I think, the next time I do it, which is this. So I've given Phil and a couple other people a web app that they can press a big red button, and it'll do this.
Press the button.
I pressed the button.
Pressing the button?
I did.
Uh-oh. Oh, good. Let's see.
Let me hit record from my phone.
All right, so what? Oh, there it goes. Oh, I think it just buffered a couple of clicks. So
it's going to beep like that all the time from now on.
I'll pull the beep out. So it's got a, this is this tower. I've put a little robot friend on here, but this is this tower we sell. This is 12-volt. I bet a few other people I gave it to are clicking it now too, or Phil's going nuts. That's pretty funny. So there's a little app that Adam Bachman, who works for Adafruit and works on Adafruit IO, I had set up an Adafruit IO page so that I could click a slider to turn this on and test it. And then Adam helped set up in glitch.me. If you've ever seen this, it helps you write little apps. So there's a glitch.me app that can send an authenticated, because normally we don't allow people to write to a page. So my feed can now be written to by that app because it's authenticated as me, but securely so. And so anyway, this will be sitting here while I do my live stream, and I'll be able to be alerted by people just like that when I lose audio, which I'm very excited about. It'll be a very nice.
Or if there's like a zombie right behind you.
If you can keep it next to your bedstand, sometimes that might make sure you're okay.
Exactly. And I should mention this. I'll probably do a guide on this later, but this is a ESP8266 Feather with Wi-Fi. And then I've got a relay, a big honkin' relay feather wing on there because that's what I had. And that's controlling 12 volts flowing through to this. And there's a little Arduino sketch I wrote that is talking to the Adafruit IO to get its messages. So I'm excited about that. And then tomorrow I've got my live stream. And in it, I'm going to be talking about push rod mechanism to make a small little cardboard garage. And so this is a little demo model I made of the push rod mechanism. So I'm going to have a servo that's doing this. So as that servo turns about 90 degrees, I get a little more than 90 degrees on the garage door. So I'm going to talk about that and how that geometry of those linkages works. And then I have a garage that I'll be working on. I think I've got something flipped backwards right now, but you can see a little demo of the goal of that is to have our little door open and close. And we're going to be using MakeCode and a Circuit Playground Express along with a light sensor on it to react to like headlights on a little toy car. So that'll be tomorrow on my live stream, which is 4 o'clock Eastern time. Come on by to John Park's workshop.
All right. Thanks so much, JP. Next up, Colin.
How you guys doing?
Yo.
As you know, I'm always a Nintendo fan, and their new Labo cardboard projects and toy cons are no exception. And they pair quite nicely with the Circuit Playground board. I added a Circuit Playground here that you can see is sound activated, even by the sound of my voice, but it goes nice with the piano toy con. Adds a little flair, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even have to paint it. And then also made a really simple mod for the remote control car, which takes a little conversion moment, but it's sort of like a basic disco kind of thing.
That's nice.
Where it's vibration sensitive and.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty hypnotic in person, actually.
That makes that project even better because I thought it was really clever what Nintendo did, but now that it has lights.
Yeah, it was like their starter one that's to get you to go, oh, it does something, and that was easy. So it's nice to add something to it. But these are a lot of fun, and there are guides on the Adafruit learning system for both. So people can check them out. They're really easy to do.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's like that waiter that comes up. It's like this pairs well with this food. It's like this electronics pairs well with this electronics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the wine does go well with the chicken.
The electronics sommelier.
All right. Thank you so much, Colin. All right. Next up is Isaac. Hello, Isaac. How are you?
Hey. So I have this box here. I don't really know what it is. Oh my God.
It's a snake.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, I'll email our shipping department and tell them that we accidentally shipped a snake.
Yeah, you shipped a snake.
Sorry.
I want to take a little break from my tuner because FFT is fun. And I saw the guide for this this morning, and I got really excited about it. And I've never used servos before, so I figured this is my chance. And I found a servo laying around my classroom today, so it was fate. So I picked up the servo, and I was able to throw this together with just stuff I had in my house. Didn't need anything else, and I was surprised how easy it was to do. Did it in about an hour and a half, and it was a lot of fun. So
yeah,
that was awesome.
That's the goal of a lot of our projects and products coming out, like Cricut and Circuit Playground, is any junk you have laying around the house, you can do something that's normally would be really hard and expensive. And we all have access to paper and tape and scissors usually.
Mm-hmm. So the servo kind of gave me this idea I started composting a couple weeks ago, and I'm surprised how easy it is. You just need a cardboard box if you can do it outdoors. If you do it indoors, you need a little bit more of like an expensive box. But the only issue is you have to dig it. You have to turn the compost every couple days, and it can kind of get gross and takes some effort. So I was thinking about making a quick, an easy little kind of propeller at the bottom of it that when you open up the box, it kind of moves things around. So
That's a good idea.
we'll see.
All right. We'll keep coming back. Thanks, Isaac. If you want a sticker for that snake box, email support at Adafruit, of course.
Will do.
Okay. Next up, Adam. Hello, Adam.
Hey there. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Can you see me okay? Because I'm on my phone right now, so I have no idea how well this is going to work.
Oh, we see you.
Behind me right now is the Joel 1200EX I've been talking about for a while, the thing I went down to Santa Cruz to go get. It's actually running right now. If it turns some of the lights off, you can see we've got some console lights and we got the monitors. But it's not all running, and there's a number of reasons for that. And today's project and the day before that and the day before that has all been relating to the vacuum system. So this thing, like mine, is a diffusion pump system, so it uses that really hot oil to achieve a vacuum, and the really hot oil has a nasty tendency to burn. So I'm going to flip the camera around real quick. Maybe that did it. Yep. And if you come down under here, you can see we got this thing right there. And the thing right there is filled with hot, boiling oil that had caught on fire at one point. So that had to be pulled out and cleaned out. And once that was done, I turned the system back on and discovered many, many more vacuum leaks. So the majority of my time has been spent going through this system, starting up here and just removing parts and capping them off, removing parts and capping them off. And just keep on doing that until I finally got down to basically just having just the diffusion connected. You can see there's kind of rubber stopper in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm probably breaking up right now.
Yeah, when you put it inside of a metal thing.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, you're back.
Hello?
Hello.
Maybe we're gone. We still see you.
Hello. Maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like a face now.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, Maker Shreds. I don't know if you can see us.
Well, it's looking cool. You just get to look at the. Whoa,
Yeah,
it's dark.
that's fine. Keep going.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay. We can hear you.
It's a control panel.
It's a schematic.
Control
or
some
something.
things.
It controls the thing. And it's like the Blair Witch Project for electronics. Watch out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there's a guy over there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Wi-Fi's not super awesome here. But I found this one part that was leaking that somebody had tried to repair many years ago with large volumes of epoxy in a very bad manner. So I'm assuming this is the failure.
Neep. That's not good.
There's literally three layers of epoxy here that I've kind of dug through with a razor. One of them is not fully cured, so I stuck my hand on it and got uncured epoxy all over, and it's been there for at least 11 years or so-ish, probably.
That stuff doesn't cure.
The machine was decommissioned in 2011. I can barely hear you, unfortunately.
It's okay.
All right, well, we have to see this.
I think you should.
Really cool water distribution panel thing that lets me do maintenance on the filters and make sure nothing leaks and actually it's the right regulated pressure. But that was a really fun project to build. And then the other thing is all the wiring behind the machine. So there's a large cable chase and then a whole card rack full of equipment. And then a 125,000 watt power supply. Or 120,000 watt power supply.
Handy.
Very handy. So I can barely hear you right now, so I think I'm going to have to go because the Wi-Fi is dying.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick note, next week I'm going to be at the International Science and Engineering Fair in Pittsburgh. So if anybody who was watching this is there, find me on Twitter and say hi. I might be able to do a live stream or go and show and tell from the science fair next year or next week. So hope to see you there.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Adam.
Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. All right, well, that's it for tonight. If Colin and Phil B can play us out, maybe Phil B can put the eyeballs in the background and Colin can play the thing. We can get, oh, he has this. Phil's going to do that instead. All right.
Oh,
Can't
change it up.
Yeah, change it up. Play us out, Colin, and then we're going to go.
One moment, please.
Maybe Isaac can get the snake ready. Okay. We're going to do this. We got this. Musical stylings of Colin. All right.
All right.
You win.
We're here every week, folks. Show and tell 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesdays, and Ask an Engineer starts at 8 p.m.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay.
See you in
Bye,
15
everybody.
minutes.
Bye-bye.
Night all.
Musical stylings.